Welcome to Leader Lifestyle Hub. We have set a target of completing 200 book summaries in the entire year. As we have set the target, we are here on the book number 95. Let us start our journey of book summary. Today, we are going to have two variations of the book summary. One is blog format and the second one is mind map format. Here comes the title of the book. Everything is Figureoutable, written by Marie Forleo. Let me repeat this. Everything is Figureoutable is the book name, and the author of this book is Marie Forleo. Let us see the targeted audience of this book. There are three types of targeted audience. The 29-year-old who is always making excuses for why they can't improve, like those who are delaying their progress. For them, this will be helpful guide. And the second category is the 49-year-old that would like to quit their job and start their own company, but is too caught up in their self-doubts, whether that business will work or not, whether that company gives good profits or not. This type of confusions, if you have, then this book will remove all the confusions. And anyone who wants some real inspiration to get moving on their goals. This type of confusion to clarity, if you want, then this book will help what you need. Let us see the synopsis of this book. This book will help you annihilate the limiting beliefs that are holding you back so that you can finally pursue your dreams by identifying the thinking patterns that get you stuck and how to use self-empowerment principles to become free. Let us listen from the author herself. Marie Forleo. Let us see about Marie Forleo. Marie Forleo is an American entrepreneur and founder of Marie Forleo International. She is known for her advice books, Everything is Figureoutable and Make Every Man Want You, as well as the online business program, B School. Forleo hosts Marie TV, a YouTube web series, and the Marie Forleo podcast. Sorry for the pronunciation mistakes. Let us continue over that. Marie Forleo has many childhood memories of her mother fixing things around the house. Like every mother used to arrange the things in the house, right? In a similar way, she has her childhood memories. It didn't matter if the roof leaked or the radio didn't work. Because of the limited money, she needed to do it herself. All this was back in 1980s, before the time of Google and smartphones. At the time, there was no Google, there was no smartphone also. Forleo became confused at how her mom always seemed to know how to fix things. So she asked her. Forleo asked her mother how to fix the things. Her mother's answer is something that would change Forleo's life forever. Everything is Figureoutable. This is a powerful mantra. Please take the digital notes or physical notes, write down on the paper or laptop screen so that it will be stored into your subconscious mind. In her book of the same name, she written the same name with the book. Everything is Figureoutable. Forleo now teaches you how to beat the excuses that get in the way of you living your dreams. You can find a solution to any problem with a willingness to work at it, and you are about to learn how as well. Wow, what a powerful message. Everything is Figureoutable has got to be one of my new favorite books. I really got a lot of motivation out of the ways it teaches to overcome limiting beliefs. Very cool read, go for it. Let us see the top 3 lessons from this book. Here are just 3 of many inspiring lessons I learned from this book. Everything is Figureoutable is a powerful mantra that will help you beat your own mind games and make your dreams happen in reality. Second powerful lesson is every time you say, I can't, you really only mean that I won't or I don't want to do. And the third important lesson that we can take from this book is clarity, motivation, and desire come only after you start, not before you start. Let me repeat this again. Clarity, motivation, and desire comes only after you start, not before. Are you excited to figure out why you can find a solution to anything? Let us go. Let us see the lesson number 1. If you want to beat your mind at its own games and make your dreams happen, adapt the mantra that everything is figureoutable. Every day, you make excuses with some self-limiting beliefs. We will get to why they are excuses in a moment, but first, how do you overcome them? How do you overcome your self-limiting beliefs? You could examine your dysfunctional thinking patterns one by one all day if you want. Like you can try it out. Means what are your thinking patterns in a day? But there is an even simpler way. From the author, just adapt the mantra, which is nothing but everything is figureoutable, and you will begin to see that there are really situations for every challenges you set up in your mind are unsolvable. Means those which are tough to solve, those challenges also will be solved easily with the help of mindset, with the help of repeating mantra. Everything is figureoutable. Like if you see the movie of Three Idiots, there is a saying like all is well, all is well, all is well, right? In the same way, you can also repeat the same type mantra, everything is figureoutable, everything is figureoutable, like that. That's really what each limiting belief comes down to. It's the idea that we think that we cannot solve our own problems. You might think that you are too old to find a partner, but this assumes you cannot solve the problem of your age. Contrast this with the idea that you can find a solution for every problem and the entire situation changes. When you assume from the get-go that the problem is solvable, you set yourself up for success. Let me repeat this. When you assume from the get-go that the problem is solvable, you set up yourself for success. The author once almost missed a flight because she was late for baggage checking. Let us take an example. Mary Forleo went for a flight. Means she went for airport. She was late for baggage check-in and she missed a flight. But this philosophy saved her trip. She got thinking and bought some carry-on bags and was able to get on the flight without checking any bags. So she figured out how to solve that challenge of missing a flight. So let us see the lesson number 2. You are making excuses whenever you say, I can't. The reality is that you just don't want to do that. All this talk of self-limiting beliefs make you wonder where they come from in the first place. Digging deep with yourself, you can see that you are just satisfying and hiding how much you don't want to do something. Let me put more simply, it's just an excuse. The truth is, you want to do whatever it is that you are thinking you can't for whatever reason. Let me repeat this. You want to do whatever it is that you are thinking you can't for whatever reason. Growing up, I often heard my parents tell me, where there is a will, there will be a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. If you truly wanted something that you think you can't do, you had to figure out how to make it happen, no matter what obstacles in the way. So you need to figure out how to make it happen. Consider a time when you had a goal that seemed impossible, but that you wanted to accomplish more than anything. Your desire made you look and reach and work to find a way to accomplish that. The author experienced this when she wanted to go to a retreat in South America, but didn't have the money for going for that retreat. It would have been easy for her to think it was impossible to afford and quit trying. But with a strong willpower to make it happen, she worked very hard and found 3 additional side jobs, side hustles, and a special payment option with the organizers of the retreat. Means she had 4 things in her way of getting retreat. One is 3 side hustle jobs, 3 incomes, extra incomes, and she coordinated with the organizers of the retreat for special payment option. So now it's your time to catch yourself. The next time you are saying, I can't, and recognize the hidden, I won't figure out a way that is behind it. Adjust your expectations and go to work to make it happen. Let us move on to lesson number 3. Always start first and you will discover an endless supply of motivation and understanding of what you should do and how you should do. Indecision means confusion or not taking proper decision, or if you are unable to take the decision, often paralyzes you. Even the best go-getters, means those who go and get them. It is one of the biggest stumbling block in your way towards success. Sitting there and wondering whether it works or not, whether it might completely towards you or completely awaits you, against you. Whether or not you can or you should do something is a complete waste of time though. The author even spent years trying to decide if she should go after her dream of being a dancer before actually doing it. She became a dancer also, but it was taken long time to decide first. Sometimes the paralysis can last as long as years, and even that turns into a lifetime of wasted time that you could have been working on your dreams. I remember one statement, there is an analysis paralysis revealed by one of my mentor. So we are all going to analysis paralysis sometimes, thinking that whether this works or not. The reality is that the only way to know whether an idea is good or not is to take action. You think that you have to have a perfect idea of what it is going to be like and how to accomplish your end goal, but it doesn't work that way. It is not even possible to have much clarity at the beginning of your project or a service you want to serve. You only get that by starting, by taking actions, by doing, not by simply thinking. All it takes is a small step forward and you will immediately begin to see the right path. A couple of years ago, I began to consider becoming a writer. I took my time, which did help me prepare and create lots of blogging here, but it got to the point that I just need to act. After emailing a popular writer, I had been following for a few months and asking for writing advice. He gave me the answer I needed. That is nothing but just begin. And I did so, and my writing journey had only gotten better and more clear and inspiring. So this is all about 3 powerful lessons. Everything is figureoutable is a powerful mantra. So every time you say I can't, it means that you don't want to do that. And if you want to start, if you want to have good success towards whatever your dream, clarity, motivation, and desire only comes when you start and take actions. not by just dreaming in the thoughts. Let us repeat the same summary in the format of mind map. So everything is figureoutable. In this, we are going to see again revision in the format of mind map. What's in it? We are getting 4 things from this book. It is helping us to annihilate the limiting beliefs. Whatever our self-limiting beliefs we have, it helps us to annihilate them, helps us to pursue our own dreams, identify the thinking patterns of our journey, and it helps us to use self-empowerment principles to become free from confusions. So let us hear from the quote from the author. The most powerful words in the universe are those that you say to yourself. The most powerful words in the universe are the words that you say to yourself, said by Marie Forleo. Let us see the top 3 lessons again. It is a powerful mantra. Every time you say, I can't, it means you don't want to do that. And clarity, motivation, desire comes only when you start, not before it. Let us see the key lessons. How do you overcome excuses? This is the first question we have seen. There are 2 things. You can examine your thoughts in a day. You can write down them or you can note down in your mind. What are your thinking patterns in a day? In the morning, what your thoughts were. In the afternoon and in the evening, how your thoughts. And when you're doing your work, like you might be doing your core job or you might be working on your business. What is your thought patterns are? So you can examine that and you can tweak the thought patterns in the upcoming journey so that that way you can overcome your excuse. Second is very simpler way, adapt the mantra, everything is figureoutable. At the time of 1980s, there was no Google, there was no smartphone. At that time, Marie Forleo received this powerful mantra from her mother, everything is figureoutable. From that mantra, she figured out all the solutions for the each and every challenges that she faced in her life. How can find a way even that you cannot? You can find a way that you cannot. This was the quote I received from my cousin and nephew, Jishnu. You can find a way even that you cannot. So adjust your expectations, go to work to make it happen. So here is the action step. Always start first. Doubt is a waste of time. Best way is to take action. Take a small step forward today, whatever you want to achieve in your journey. You will be able to see the right path. So always start first. And remember the Nike slogan, which always says that just do it. So just do it, whatever you're willing for, and take one step forward every time. Okay. Thank you so much. See you in another book summary tomorrow. Until then, stay connected.